Go straight to the positions today. So we did work on Kimuras. We are going to start from the close guard. Little warm up right here. So right now it's easy. You don't even need to close the guard. You can have your feet on the mat. So what I want to do is sit up, post my elbow. I don't even need to connect my hands. I'm just going to go side to side right here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. You don't need to close the guard. You don't need to put your hands together. All right, so make sure that when you sit up right there, when you sit up right there, elbow touches the knee. Okay, elbow touches the knee. All right, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to do it. All right, so now we're gonna actually go and connect that position. All right, so what I like here is not to have my arm bent right here. So once you make a mistake and the hand is on the mat right there, if I just grab the arm right here and my arm is bent, I don't like it. So I like to move my head away from the arm that I'm attacking. So if I'm attacking this arm, my hand goes right there. Look, my head away. So my arm is straight, not bent. My arm is straight, elbow in, and then I'm gonna sit up. All right, so the arm is not over the shoulder, the arm is over the elbow, and that's easy to go and grab your wrist. Arm is too high right there, I'm gonna have a hard time. You're gonna try to push the bottom hand. I don't want that. Low, go a little lower, get your wrist, and that's it right now. All right, so if I'm going this way, you see how I'm gonna post the opposite leg. So first, I'm attacking this arm, hand on the wrist, head away. I'm gonna open, I post the leg, I'm gonna go up, grab the wrist. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, and connect. So from right here, so I go 1. When I sit up, I'm gonna post my left leg. So I get here, left leg. Boom, I'm gonna connect. So my job right now is to keep his hand away from his leg, from his stomach right here. So I'm gonna bring my back on the mat right here. And that's my position. So I started with my left foot on the mat, but now I have to put my right foot on the mat right here to move my hips. I'm gonna hip out, and then you see, look. If I have my back flat on the mat, there's no submission, but as soon as I start to turn into him, he's already tapping, all right? So I get the position right here, move my head away to keep my arm straight. Sit up, post my left foot on the mat. Get my grip. Back is on the mat. Look at how his hand is on top of my head right here. And then I'm gonna right foot on the mat. Hip out. Bend the arm. So there's some flexible people. So you drive that hand towards the back of the neck. And then you get the submission. All right? All right, just one more detail about this Kimura from the close guard right here that I don't know if you guys think about that, but when I'm trying to apply this Kimura, I think a lot about the elbow. See, I'm attacking that arm, so sometimes I feel like you guys have the hand together, you guys thinking too much about the hand. Oh, my hand going right there. See, don't forget about the elbow. So once I get this position right here, look at that. You see how I'm controlling the elbow? That elbow is important. So when I bring my back on the mat, it's a lot of pressure. See, I'm not just thinking about the hand right there and let everything here loose. So when I get the position, I bring his elbow towards my chest. All right, so we cannot move anything above his elbow. He's not gonna move. He can try to move right here, but that's fine. So what I don't want is to go right there. All right, so I want to keep right there, but look at how I control that elbow. Once I step on the mat, look at how I control that elbow. My last movement right here is think about the hand, and then I go. Sometimes even like that, I can slide my hand and get a nice wrist lock right here. And I do that a lot. It's only because I'm controlling this part of this arm. So I get the position right there. See, elbow. I'm pressing his elbow against my chest right there all the time, all the time. If he passes the guard right here, look at that. He's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to move his head forward because I have that control. But if I'm thinking about the hand right there, sometimes it's going to twist that arm and escape. All right? We are going to talk about how I'm going to deal with someone. We didn't do this week, but I'm supposed to counter this Kimura. All right? So the position here is, I made a mistake. I should not have my hands on the mat. All right? Every time that I see, so remember, to escape from this position, I need his shoulder blades on the mat. Every time he's trying to do something right there, and I see, look at that, I have to block that right away. All right? If I let him sit up right there, and I try to do something right here, look, that's that for me. Right? So as soon as he gets that Kimura grip right there, okay, so what I need to do, see, my head, if I place my head, my forehead on the mat, is really bad because that gives him space to do all the things that I told you guys to do. All right? So the side that he's attacking, I need to be heavy. The side that he's attacking, instead to try to go and reach for something, I'm going to try to step over. So I'm here, taking a break. So look at that. My leg goes over. All right? Instead to try to go and get a grip right here, this is nothing. If I get this grip here in 1 second, he's going to break that grip. So I have to go and step over my hand. My hand is open on the back of my knee. Once I get that grip, I'm going to put my knee down and my head up. All right, head up is important because as soon as I start to go, look at that. It starts to get weird for him. All right, of course, I don't want, with my head up, I don't want him to like go and do a sweep. So this hand goes right here on his armpit. All right, so I'm pushing this one. I'm going to release my hand and my hand comes in right here, just like an uppercut. My hand is in from the inside of my leg right here, go in front of my stomach right there, just like an uppercut. All right, so remember that escapes are never easy, never easy. So I made a mistake. Hands on the mat. He's going to go. He's going to sit up. Hands are together. All right? Instead to do something with my hand, I'm going to do something with my leg. I'm going to step over and place my hand behind my knee. Once I get the position right here, what I'm doing is I'm going to bring my knee down. All right? Left knee down. Right knee up. Be heavy on that side. His hand goes on his armpit right here. I'm going to start to push. And then I'm going to drive my hand in. Sometimes even put my hands together. That's a good option. But I like to push to create some space. If there's no space right here, how I'm supposed to bring? So this hand right here, push him away, create some space, and do that uppercut. So let's do that, guys. Okay, so from the close guard, we're gonna switch to half guard on top, all right? One of my favorite positions right here. It's the half guard. And then from the half guard right here, I like to play with the arm around. I like to go with this underhook, but I also like to go right here. All right, and right now it doesn't matter what is his hand. Okay, so every position right here, I have my legs. I have my knees on the mat. I have my hips on one side of my hip on the mat. I have my knees together. I have my legs open. All right, so it depends on the position that I have my arms. This is how I'm going to do with my legs. I'm going to work with my legs. So I'm going to start on the regular half guard position right here. Or maybe he got the underhook right there. Boom. All right, so once he gets the underhook right here, I have to pay attention over this arm, because every time my arm is over his shoulder, he's free to escape, take my back, or do any sweep. So if he gets the arm right here, what I need to do is slide my arm towards his hips right here. One. All right. Second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my elbow on the mat. But if I'm here and I'm heavy and I stay right there and I don't do anything with my legs, it's too easy for him to go and recover the close guard. All right. So as soon as I swing my arm over, one, I'm gonna switch. Now I have my left hip on the mat. So if he tries to get that full guard, my bottom leg is blocking him. All right. So the arm is right there. And then I'm gonna work. I want to do my Kimura from this position. I go right here. I cannot even get my second grip. Lucas is complaining that I'm too heavy right now. Oh, I'm trying to lose weight right here, and he's saying that, hey, that's why. All right, so I'm here again. Instead to keep my arm over his shoulder, see his elbow is right there. All right, so my arm, I'm gonna go right on top of his arm, right here. And that's the key that nobody does. Before I get my grip right here, I'm gonna rotate my upper body right here. I'm gonna turn even more to his legs. So that's gonna release any grip that he has. Because this arm is not gonna move anywhere because I'm trapping that arm. So if I'm here and I turn, nothing happens, but because the arm is trapped, so when I turn, look at where his hand is gonna be right in front of me. I know that, okay? I get the wrist, all right? I don't like that, my thumb around. I like that thumb over the top right here. I get the wrist. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my wrist. So look at that. My first option is to get that straight right here, because there's so much pressure here over his elbow that he cannot even move. But of course, there's some flexible people. There's some people that like to fight every single position. He starts to move, and then boom, hand goes to the mat. Now I don't need my bottom leg again flat on the mat. I can go right here, knees on the mat, lift the elbow. I'm getting the submission already. Okay, so boom. So I'm here. He gets the underhook. Boom. Arm first, elbow 2 and 3. All right. Drive that elbow on top. Waist the upper body right there. Look where is his hand. Right here. See, even he gets the grip when I twist my upper body right here, it's easy to go and grab. Look at that, wrist lock again. I like that wrist lock again. Back. 1, 2, arm straight. 3, he pulls his hand on the mat. Get my knees on the mat right there, then I get that Kimura. So now we're gonna go half guard on bottom. Okay, so I'm here. And I'm already on my side. I have this position right here. And then look at that counter from the close guard. So how easier for him is to do. Because as soon as I get a position right here, look at that. His leg is free. All right, so once I'm trying to attack that Kimura right here, so I don't want to be and get stuck right here on this position. All right, because if he does that uppercut right here, it's bad for me. I have to like go everything right here because it gets like in a weird position. All right, so when you're thinking about that Kimura from the half guard on bottom, you have to even double the attention about his hand. I don't want him to step over. All right, so I get my position and everything will be the same. Look at that. My hand is straight. I don't have that grip right here because every time I get a grip right here, he's going to move that arm. All right, so I just block. I'm blocking that monkey grip right here. I'm blocking, and then I go. Look, once I release this pressure that is on his shoulder, I'm going to sit up. This is low. This is by his elbow. I'm going to get my grip, and look at what I'm doing right now. I'm moving the hand away from his leg. I don't want to, I need to get a grip. And he's going to counter the position right away here. All right, so once I connect the position, hand away. And then everything's the same right here. Oh, I get my position right there. I have my right shoulder on the mat. And if I try to do the submission here, that's not going to happen. See, even if I go like, that's not going to happen. I need my left shoulder on the mat. So I'm turning to this side, and then I have to turn the other way. All right, so I have the half guard position right here. My back is going to go flat on the mat, and I'm turning right here. Look at that. I'm holding. I'm going to hold him. I don't want him to flip over. And then I go. If he tries to go and flip over and to defend, to counter that, I want to do a good job right here holding the leg. So he's going to try to roll over and just going to get the submission right here. All right? Because if I get, there's no problem getting on top. But you know, it's one more chance that I'm going to give the guy to counter. Because when his back is flat on the mat, I need his back off the mat to do the submission. All right? So I'm going to try to get over there from the bottom position. Okay, so one more time. Very similar to the close guard position. So those are the details that I like. See, block the arm and don't grab. Every time you grab, he's going to know that you're attacking and he's going to do something. So just block that arm. Go by the elbow right here. Hand away. This is what I'm doing. See, look. 1. Back is on the mat. 2. Bend his arm. 3. And push. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's try to get this one. All right. So it's just like when you're on bottom, right here, the person is on top. Usually, this person is putting pressure. All right. So to me, to do this will be harder than do this. All right. So I feel like the more efficient if I go this way than sit up. Okay. So he's on top. I have my elbow right there. Look, if I try to sit up, by the time that I try to connect, he's pushing me back right here. I'm never going to connect the hands. So he's putting pressure right there. I get my grip. Look, this is what I'm doing. See, close to the elbow right there. And then I get it. I like this. Boom. Much better. The wrist lock. All right? So now, last position for today is from side control. All right? So that is, so I can attack this arm. I can attack that arm. So when he's turning into me right here, in order to do the Kimura, of course, I have to step over right there because I'm attacking this arm right there. But sometimes, so what happened is I get the position right here, and then for some reason, this person is trying to turn away. All right? So he's going to turn that way right there. And look what happened. His arm is right there. All right? Between my arms. Okay? He's trying to turn. He's trying to be fast. And what I need to do right now is to secure his shoulder right there. If I try to catch the arm right here, what happened is he's going, because when he decides to go, he's not slow. He's going to go 100%. And if I try to get the arm right here, I might lose the position. It's too fast. His turn is too strong. I'm trying to get. I'm giving him his space. I'm going to lose for sure that position. All right? So my advice right here is when he's trying to turn, I hold the shoulder here. All right? What happened if he's trying to go over there? He's not going to go anywhere. So when I put my hands together, I clamp my elbows together. So hands together, elbows together, right there. All right, my chest is against his triceps, right here. And I'm ready to do the Kimura on this arm. I can do that armbar here. All right, so the leg, my right leg is important because he's on his side. So my knee is right by his back, and I don't want him to put his back flat on the mat. So my leg is right here, his back's right there. He's not turning. All right, so if I give him space, he's gonna move back. So my right leg is right here, touching his back. His leg that is over, it goes over his head, I'm gonna place my knee here on his chest, and I'm gonna keep my knee my foot open. I'm not gonna put my feet together right here. Because when I get my feet together, I'm off balance. I'm trying to deal with this. I'm gonna have to post. Maybe I'm gonna give him a chance to escape. So one is right here, throw my leg, knees. So I'm knees together right there. All right, and then I'm gonna deal with the position. All right, so I have my hand on his wrist, my hand on my wrist right here. How I'm supposed to break this grip. All right, so try to yank up like that. Sometimes it's not a good idea. So what I want to do, you see, I'm gonna slide that hand as low as I can by his pinky, and then I'm gonna go here. 1 and 2, up and over. I cannot break the grip right here and try to do something like that because he's gonna regrip. All right, so we slide the hand down, feel that hand, and go. If you wanna go up a little, that's up to you. All right, so a little bit different than yesterday because yesterday we were attacking this arm. Today I decided to go on this arm right there just to be a little different. Because you know, sometimes that's gonna happen. I'm here, and then he's gonna push my head away, and then he's gonna turn that way. Boom. Look where are my hands. I'm not thinking about the arm, the wrist, I'm thinking about the shoulder. Hands together by his shoulder, knees together right here. He's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna step, slide, get my grip. Usually he's gonna get a grip. I'm gonna slide that hand all the way down, heel, grip, and get that submission. All right, let's go guys, that's the last one for today.